If you like making a lot of money, even when the market is not moving and not playing ball, this video will change your life and it will make you completely rethink cryptocurrency going forward. So yes, you read the title right. I will never clickbait you. I have made $10,000, 796 pounds, or dollars should I say. And I'll break it down, but here's the screenshots. So I have made 5,286. That's a 1.78 Ethereum, and $5,400 in Brett. That's about 48,000 K Brett coins. And there you go, 10,800. So now we've got the proof of concept out the way to show you that I'm not BSing you. I'm going to show you how you can do this for yourself if you want, because I think it will change the game. Because here's the kicker, boys. That 10K of value is a free 10K of investment for me. Do you understand what that means? Imagine if you could do this, and you can do this, and I'll show you how to do this, but imagine if you could invest 10K every 3 months into coins that you believe are going to go a lot higher. I treat this 10K as 50, 60, 70K. That's crazy. And if we can be in this kind of bull run for one whole year, I'm looking at an extra, 30 to 40K free invested money. You do the maths on that. 200K plus future value. Changes the game. So I'll show you how to do this. I'm earning about, give or take, $100 a day on this little strategy. And yeah, so even if you don't like Brett, even if you don't like Ethereum, that's fine, because you can do this on other coins that you believe in. So what is happening right now? Market's going crazy. Exactly what we expected. We're give or take 6 months after the halving, so pretty much been talking about this for a while. It doesn't mean it's foolproof. By the time I launch this video, market could be having a little dump. I get it. But long term, we're seeing where we should be. We're back at 65K. And what is happening? Money is coming into the market. It's going to Bitcoin. Ethereum gets a higher pump, which is doing right here. You can see Bitcoin 2%, Ethereum 3.6%. And if we just look at meme category here, you can look at AI, gaming, probably the same. Meme coins are getting all the cash, boys. So when we talk about Brett up 20% in the last 7 days, it's quite nice. It's quite nice, especially if you're stacking free Brett and Ethereum. You get to ride an extra 20%. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And we always talk about this. This is why it's happening. 4 phases. Although we're nowhere near anywhere alt season, that's when you see top meme coins up 60 to 70% in 24 hours. And god damn it, I'm excited for those. God damn it, I am excited. So let's talk about the strategy here. But real quick, why do I like Brett and Ethereum? Okay, and how can you do this for yourself? Well, Brett, a little ugly little frog. And again, I'm never in bed with these coins, brother. Okay, I'm going to shift these bad boys and get out to cash by this bull run. So whatever little blue frog or little AI or gaming coin you believe on, we're getting rid of that bad boy in 2025. Even this bad boy. We're chucking these away. We're just here to put our money to work while we wait for this bull run, right? So just understand that. We're not married to these bags, right? We're not married at all. We never ever want to marry our bags. The only thing you could marry is Bitcoin and just leave it in a cold storage. But in my opinion, I know a lot of people are doing that, especially XRP. I'm going to make a video on XRP. Why are people locking up their XRP for like 10 years, bro? If you believe in XRP is going to do well, you know it's going to crash. So you can marry it, but you can get rid of it, have a little divorce, and then marry that thing again, okay? When the bull market comes back. Don't sit on these coins. I think it's very silly in my opinion. I just don't understand it. So, Brett, as we know, it is the number one meme on base. And as we know, everything number one gets most of the money. So, what do I really mean by that? And look at this chart, boys. This chart is... You can see a lot of smiles in cryptocurrency now, right? Even the Jeffreys are getting a little bit happier, but unfortunately they're buying right now, and they're gonna realize the hard truth. So, what can we talk about number one? Well, Dogecoin, number one coin on I think Binance, BNB. So here's I'm going somewhere with this. Don't worry. Shiba, number one coin on Ethereum. Dog with hat, number one coin on Solana, and guess what? Brett, number one coin on Base. So whether you like Brett or not, what happens is in a bull market, this coin will go first, this coin will go first after Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all these gaming coins. This money will start to flow in here, and then this coin will be the number one coin on Base. that's where you get this coin going absolutely crazy. Now, it doesn't need to beat any of these coins because all these coins will go. The reason I chose, Brett, I've got other meme coins, by the way, boys. I'm not just fully sold. And real quick, if anybody thinks Brett are paying me, I will tell you if Brett pay me. Brett, please pay me. I would love to get paid. Give me the sponsorship. But they're not paying me. This is just what I'm doing personally. So let's just get that out the water because I'm already seeing somebody commenting right now. Brett are not paying me, boys. I would love for them to pay me. If I ever partner with Brett, I'll tell you because I've talked about them for free for literally 3 months now. Brett, pay me. But the point is, these coins will all start to go, but the reason why I chose this one is because it's number one coin on Coinbase, or should I say Base, and Coinbase plan to onboard 1 billion users. Now, they're being delusional. They're not going to get that. I think they'll get 300 to 400 million. Where do you think that Jeffrey money will go when they log on their Coinbase app and they're buying? They're going to see this little blue frog. Okay, they might see Dogecoin, etc., but they're going to see this thing so cheap compared to Dogecoin, and they'll put a lot of thinking hats on. And again, they don't understand we've been investing this way before this. So that's just the reality. So again, dog and sheep, they'll run first. Top coins on the chain, they always get the money. So me, Brett, at $1 billion now, a couple weeks ago it was at 700, so there's a little 30% there. Again, the reason I don't like these is not because I don't like them, just there's a 17x multiplier. Do you understand? There's a 17x multiplier to even get to Dogecoin's market cap, and Dogecoin will go above that $1 in this bull run, so that's going to be above 100 billion. But there's not enough money for the risk for a meme coin. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can get this on Render. I can get these kind of coins. We've already had them on Solana. So I'm not taking that risk on a $17 billion market cap when I can do a 17x multiplier on this. Do you understand? That's just the personal reason. So again, if you like Brett or not, that's just my personal reason. Ethereum, as we know, what's not to like bar the gains? E.g., this is not going to get you rich. 2 to 3x is guaranteed. The rest is going to be gravy. As you know with Ethereum, since the merge, they are deflationary, so they are burning, which is fantastic for the supply, but that's probably not going to do that much damage. But just the money flow on Ethereum is crazy, right? Gas fees, etc. So this is always going to be used. It's not going to be dethroned by Solana in terms of market cap. And even if it does, Ethereum will hit 6, 7k. It could hit 10k this bull run. That is guaranteed to 67k in my opinion, because it hit pretty much 4.9k in the last bull run. And yeah, so let's talk about how I am doing this. Well, as you guys know, I have had this Brett and Ethereum pool for a while, but some people have asked, well, how do I set this up? I'll show you how to do that. But as you can see here, every single day it's paying me about $100. And again, the beautiful thing is, we talk about $100 every single day, but that is $100 in today's prices. If we expect Brett and Ethereum to go higher, that's where it gets crazy. If you're a Brett hater and you don't think it's going to go higher, that's fine. You can compare Ethereum against another meme coin that you like, or maybe against USDC. I actually have a USDC one there. But for me, this is just gravy. So I have stacked in the free pool 1.78 Ethereum, but my goal on this pool is to stack at least another 150k Brett and 67 more Ethereum by, here's the kicker, 2025. Okay, the peak of the run. Because again, I'm going to be fully out this pool by then. But my whole goal is to keep stacking. So every single day, about 500 Brett and 0.021 Ethereum. That's the goal. If we can start stacking that, it gets crazy. And that's why I've earned over $10,000 in the last 90 days, let alone the price appreciation. It's crazy, brother. It's crazy. So if I think Brett's going to hit $1, if not more, and Ethereum 67k, e.g., 7 Ethereum by 2025, right? If I keep paying this $100, and it's paid way more than this, by the way, this is just like a low month, but that means about 7 Ethereum before this 2025, and I promise it's going to be so important. Plus the 1.78 that I've already stacked here, as you can see, plus that gives me an 11.5 that I've got here. You can see that. So that gives me, give or take, about 20 Ethereum. If we times that by 7k, that's 140 grand. That's nice. I think we can beat that, but that's, in my opinion, worst case, right? Brett, for example, you can see in the pool, I've got 207,000 Brett. You can see in this wallet here, I have got 44,000 Brett. And again, my goal for this is to stack that 150k Brett. That means about 400k Brett total. If Brett hits, whatever, that's going to be, that's about 540k for these two prices, right? So 400k in Brett and 140k in Ethereum, 540k. I think I can actually beat that, but that's a 500,000 bag out of a 52 liquidity pool here. That's crazy. Now, there's going to be some naysayers talking about, well, what about if I go out of range? And I'm telling you guys, I am going to go out of range. I'll talk about what that means in a second. I don't want to confuse people that have never done this. But this pool will eventually go out of range, right? E.g., Brett should outperform Ethereum, right? So what will happen is, this will be at like 0% and this will be at 100%. The good news is, I get the Ethereum value in this pool for the Brett value. The bad news is, I will give or take lose this Brett, but I'll get, give or take, about 20 to 25 Ethereum. And that's fine, because again, my whole goal here is to stack as much Brett for free as possible. Give or take this 44 to 50k, because I was compounding for 3 or 4 weeks at the start, and now I'm not compounding. You know, how I could really put this on steroids is I could increase the liquidity, e.g., put back in 6k worth of Ethereum and 4.6k worth of Brett, and I can really get this going crazy. But right now, knowing that Brett will come out of range here, and again, I don't want to confuse people too much, but the guys that know what I'm talking about, you're probably going to agree with me here. I need to get as much free Brett as possible, because again, Brett will perform up Ethereum. That's just going to happen. So I will be fully sold to Ethereum. So all the free Brett, that 150k to 200k Brett by the bull run I can get, is going to be absolute gravy. So hopefully that makes sense. Here's how you can do this for yourself, and if you want to track it. So real quick, if you want to track Uniswap pool, you can come on, it's called Crystal. So if you just type in Crystal, it should look like this. Here is, you just paste your wallet in here, so your MetaMask wallet, just paste that. So I've actually got another pool here, an Ethereum USDC pool, and that's up almost $2,000, which is absolutely fantastic. This pool isn't paying nearly as much, but it's up, 1.8k. Pretty crazy. And if you want to do this yourself, this has never been down. Uniswap, Coinbase have been down, Binance have been down, KuCoin, Kraken, they've all been down. Obviously, FTX went down forever. That was a shame. But this will never go down, in my opinion. It's never been down since launched. I don't think there's going to be any issues, right? But again, if you're not prepared to take the risk and pools, that's completely fine. In my opinion, this has zero chance of going down. Uniswap make too much money on the fees, where this will never ever go down. It's not like Uniswap are just going to rug you. This is decentralized. It's just never going to go away. And how this works is, people will say, well, how do you make this $100 free? How did you make that 10k in the last 90 days? Traders come here because they get cheaper fees. They don't pay as much, if that makes sense, than Coinbase, etc. And you, like the 52k liquidity here that they're swapping with, that's why this is just going up continuously as we make this video. These traders come in here and they do their swaps, and I get to play the exchange. The richest people in crypto are not the Michael Saylors, they're not the traders, they are the exchanges, the Coinbases, the Binances, etc. And you get to play a mini part of that here. You get to create a mini business, and that for me is just changes the game. I want to do this forever, man. This is a way that if you play this safely, you'll never ever have to worry about money again. You will never ever have to worry about money again if you know what you're doing. Bull market comes, we go into stable coins, we play the same game. You're never ever going to have to work again if you can make a decent amount of money in this bull run and just do this. You're never ever going to have to. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy, and nobody's talking about this. Either one, they just don't know, or number two, they just don't like showing you. Right? I try and show you as much as possible. I'll just refresh it. It is real, boys. I'm not here to just BS you. This is what we've been actively doing. If you've been following this channel for the last 3 months, you've seen when I set this up. You've seen the highs. You've seen the lows. It's the same game. So if you want to set this up yourself, you can just go to the main platform. You underpool, new position. Ethereum, again, you can compare this whatever you want. If you like, I don't know what you guys like. If you like Dodge, you can put Dodge in there. If you like Shiba, you can put Shiba in there. If you like some AI coins, you can put AI coins in here. But the Brett one that we have, I've got it under the 0.30%. It just pays more for me. You can put 1%, but I put it under 0.30%, right? Just for full transparency. And you can pick your ranges, right? If you want to go super, super wide, you won't make as much money, but you'll never come out of range, if that makes sense. So if I just show you real quick my ranges, again, I don't want to confuse you here, but I'm trying to explain this in the best way. There's my ranges, 14k to 0.5 on Brett per Ethereum, and the maximum is 63. So if you wanted to copy that, again, you shouldn't copy me. You would just put this to 14 or put this to 63 or whatever it was, and you can just drag it and change it, right? Or you can just type it in. You see how this changes? That's pretty much my pool right there. If you go super, super tight, you're going to have to worry about impermanent loss. right? That's not what we want to do. When I set this pool up 3 months ago, I have never came close to coming out of range. So that's how I've earned that $10,700 in the last 90 days. It's just prints every single second. If you go super, super wide, you're not going to make nearly as much money, right? But you're probably never ever going to come out of range except the bull run when, Brett starts to outperform Ethereum massively. But by that point, you've already made so much fees that you don't have to worry about money again, right? So it's up to you how you play this. I know a lot of people that are going super, super close and they're making way more than me on a smaller bankroll, but they're going to come out of range here. So it's up to you how you want to play this. And then you just have your MetaMask that you should already have, and then you just literally click here, and then add the liquidity button, and then give that 2 or 3 minutes. And then there you go. You'll see your pool, and there it starts printing. Again, you can see my Ethereum USDC one, the one that I'm up 2K on. It doesn't print as much, but it really starts to go. And this is a super safe one, in my opinion. Like, this is absolutely fantastic. This will be, for me, about a $60,000, $70,000 trade because Ethereum will outperform, obviously, USDC. But in the meantime, I'm stacking Ethereum and USDC. So that's really how you do it, brother. Hopefully that makes sense. The real kind of message here is when the market isn't doing anything, I've earned that $10,000. And you've seen my other pools as well, the Sui pools, etc. And the Solana pools. But, in the last 90 days, stacking that $10,000, again, I look at that at 50, 60, 70K for the future bull market, let alone the next 9 to 12 months that I'm going to be in these pools. It gets crazy. So for me, just holding these coins are great, but I want to put them to work, man. I want to put them to work. I want to earn more Ethereum. I want to earn more Brett. I want to earn more stable coins. I want to earn more Sui. I want to earn all the coins. And you can do this against Bitcoin. You can do it on Aero Finances. You can do a lot of stuff, man. So I hope that opens up your eyes to what's possible. And again, I'm not trying to sell you to do this. Like, there's nothing to sell here. It's just free value. So, I'm actively telling you can start other pools and not to do Brett and Ethereum. Right? You can do whatever you want. But I've never seen people do this, let alone talk about it live on YouTube, and just show you their kind of game plan. So hopefully you appreciate that. Share it with a friend, give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.